30 money-saving hacks cruise lines don't want you to know. Planning a cruise vacation might seem like the perfect idea to relax and escape, but let's be honest, those costs can add up fast. What if I told you there's a way to make the absolute most of your cruise without draining your wallet? From earning incredible discounts and saving lots of money on onboard expenses to finding hidden tricks that most people miss, I've got you covered. In today's video, we'll dive into 30 of the absolute best money-saving cruise hacks to save money on your next cruise. These tips are designed to help you stretch your budget while creating an unforgettable vacation experience. So stick around and I'll share some insider tricks, including a few you've probably never heard of, with real examples from seasoned cruisers who swear by them. Let's jump in. Hack number 1. Timing is everything. Knowing when to book your cruise isn't just helpful, it's the ultimate game changer. Cruise lines offer 2 golden windows to save big. There's early bird deals. If you book as soon as new itineraries are released, you can lock in cheaper rates. These deals are often announced up to 18 months or more in advance. Not only do you snag low prices, but you also get the first choice of prime staterooms on ships that often sell out quickly. On the flip side, flexible cruisers who can travel on short notice can score insane discounts. As departure dates draw near, cruise lines drop prices to fill empty cabins. Just be ready to pack your bags and go. Just recently, a friend of mine snagged a luxury Alaska cruise for half the price because she booked less than 3 weeks before departure. She ended up in a stateroom that she couldn't even imagine affording at retail price. It was one of the best last-minute decisions she had ever made. Hack number 2. Facebook groups for cruise deals. This is one of the best-kept secrets of frequent cruisers. Head to Facebook and search for groups dedicated to specific cruise lines, ships, or itineraries. These groups are packed with insider knowledge and, more importantly, exclusive deals from travel agents. Often, travel agents in these communities offer incredible discounts of up to 30% off on sailings or offer perks like onboard credits, drink packages, or free upgrades. Some agents also share group rates that you won't find anywhere else. I actually saved $600 on my last Royal Caribbean sailing just by joining a Facebook group dedicated to that ship. I connected with an agent who not only knocked off the price, but also included $200 in onboard credit. At first, I thought it was too good to be true, but after verifying it, it turned out to be completely legit and free, since the agent is paid by the cruise line, not me. But while many of these deals are real, there are also scammers out there. Always double-check that the agent is legitimate before making any payments or sharing personal information. Hack number 3. Look for price drops after booking. If you've already booked your cruise, don't stop paying attention to prices just yet. Regularly check for price drops because cruise fares often fluctuate, and here's the gold. Most cruise lines will adjust your rate or offer you onboard credit if the price goes down before you finalize payment. All you need to do is call your agent or the cruise line's customer service team, show proof of the new price, and request a match. Here's an example from my own experience. I once booked a Caribbean cruise for $2,100, only to see it drop to $1,700 a few weeks later. A quick 5-minute call to the cruise line got me a $400 refund and $50 worth of onboard credit. It's such an easy win if you keep an eye on prices. But make sure you always leave a small balance unpaid until your final payment date. Once it's paid in full, price adjustments generally aren't allowed. Hack number 4. Social media stalking for perks. Beyond Facebook groups, cruise lines often announce limited-time promotions or deals on their social media channels. By following their accounts, you can sometimes lock in flash sales for drink packages, free Wi-Fi, or excursion discounts. Hack number 5. Bid for upgrades. Everyone dreams of staying in a spacious balcony cabin or a luxury suite, and the best way to upgrade without paying full price is to bid on unsold cabins. Many major cruise lines, including Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and Celebrity, offer upgrade auctions where you can bid for a nicer room closer to sail dates. Here's how it works. If premium cabins go unsold, guests who are already booked can place bids for upgrades. If your bid is accepted, you'll receive the cabin at a fraction of its retail price. A personal win for me was when I booked an interior cabin once, but got an upgraded balcony room for just $300 more per person using a bidding system. Usually, a balcony cabin would have been thousands of dollars more than my interior room price, But with a little patience and luck, I scored the upgrade. Hack number 6. Sail off-season. If you have flexibility with vacation dates, sailing during the off-season can lead to massive savings. Prices typically drop when kids are in school or during shoulder seasons like April or September. For example, I planned an early September cruise to Alaska rather than sailing during the peak summer months. By doing this, I saved over $1,000 compared to what I would have spent in June or July. Plus, the ship wasn't nearly as crowded, and the excursions were more relaxed, making for a much better experience overall. Hack number 7. Travel agents with perks. Some cruise travel agents go beyond just finding you lower rates, they also sprinkle in freebies. Think onboard credits, complimentary upgrades, or inclusive amenities like specialty dining packages. On one of my recent cruises, my agent offered to throw in a free drink package just for booking through them. That saved me over $300 alone. Another friend managed to get a free private dining experience simply because their agent worked with a cruise line that offered exclusive perks for loyalty members. The key? Find agents who specialize in cruises. They're like treasure hunters for discounts and extras. Hack number 8. Skip cruise line excursions. One of the biggest wallet drainers is booking shore excursions directly through the cruise line. Yes, they're convenient, but third-party operators or DIY excursions can often cost half as much and offer a more personalized experience. For example, while cruising in Cozumel, I decided to skip the cruise line's $150 snorkeling package and booked directly with a small local operator for $60. Not only did I save money, but the group was smaller, the guide was incredibly attentive, and the experience felt exclusive. The trick is leaving enough time to return to the ship before departure to avoid missing your ride home. Hack number 9. Plan ahead for drink packages or skip them altogether. Drink packages can either save you a ton of money or be a complete waste, depending on your drinking habits. Most drink packages cost anywhere from $60 to $100 per person per day, which may seem pricey. But if you're a frequent soda drinker, love cocktails, or enjoy premium coffee, it could be a great deal. However, if you're not a heavy drinker, you might be better off skipping the package and paying for beverages individually. On one of my past cruises, I did the math beforehand and realized I only planned to have 2 drinks a day, along with some soda. At $15 per drink on board, I would have spent far less than the cost of the package. I skipped it and saved about $200 for the week. Also, if you decide not to purchase a drink package, don't forget you can still bring on board your allowable wine or soda. Hack number 10. Prepay or remove gratuities. Here's a divisive topic, but one you should know about. Gratuities. Most cruise lines charge automatic gratuity fees, around $14 to $20 per person per day, which can add up quickly, especially for families. While gratuities are important for the hard-working crew on board, you can save a little cash by prepaying these fees before your cruise departs. By prepaying, you lock in the current rate and avoid potential rate increases that often occur closer to your sailing date or during the year. On a previous trip, I prepaid gratuities for 2 cabins, saving nearly $50 in total because the rates went up after I had already locked in the earlier price. If you feel like certain crew members truly go above and beyond, you can always tip them with cash directly. It's a thoughtful gesture that ensures they receive 100% of your tip. What about you? Do you stick to the automatic gratuities, or do you tip extra for great service? Let me know in the comments. Hack number 11. Save big on excursions by booking shore privately. If you've got a little sense of adventure, ditch the cruise line's shore excursion packages. Sure, they promise convenience, but third-party providers offer way better value for money. During a Jamaica stop on my last cruise, I compared the cruise line's advertised Dunn's River Falls hike with a local operator. The cruise line's package was $120 per person, and the local operator charged $55, including transportation and a smaller group. We had a more intimate experience, got to the falls earlier, and still had enough time for a bonus trip to a nearby beach club. The key here is to give yourself plenty of time to make it back to the ship, since the cruise line isn't responsible if you're late. I always set a strict cutoff time for leaving excursions, 60 to 90 minutes before the all-aboard time. Hack number 12. Use onboard credit wisely. If you've picked up onboard credits from promotions, agent perks, or price adjustments, plan how to use them strategically. Onboard credits don't roll over, so the key is making sure you use every dollar effectively. Personally, I like to reserve mine for splurge-worthy experiences like specialty dining, onboard spa treatments, or even premium internet packages. On a recent cruise, I used my $150 credit to book a steakhouse dinner for two and cut the cost of a relaxing massage in half. Both experiences I wouldn't have paid full price for otherwise. Hack number 13. Check for free dining options. While specialty restaurants are tempting, don't underestimate the value of the included in your fare dining offerings. Many ships have hidden gems that offer amazing food, all without paying the extra specialty dining fees. For example, on Carnival ships, the Blue Iguana Cantina and Guy's Burgers often serve better and fresher food than some of the premium restaurants. Similarly, Royal Caribbean's Café Promenade is free and offers snacks, sandwiches, and coffee that rivals Starbucks. On my last cruise, I skipped specialty dining altogether and stuck to these free options. And I didn't feel like I missed out on anything. And always check for any nightly, themed buffets or pop-up specialty items being offered in the main dining room. These can often replicate the experience of the paid restaurants for free. Hack number 14. Take advantage of laundry services or pack light. Packing for a cruise can be overwhelming, but the truth is, you don't need to overpack. Most cruise lines offer laundry services on board, and some even have self-service laundromats for guests. While there's usually a small fee, it's far cheaper to do a small load of laundry on board than to pay for extra airline baggage fees. For instance, I've traveled with my family on week-long cruises and managed to pack 4 to 5 days worth of clothes, knowing we could use the ship's laundry halfway through. Not only did we save luggage space, but we also had more room for souvenirs on the way home. Hack number 15. Skip the internet package or buy in advance. Cruise internet is notoriously expensive and, let's face it, not very fast. If you don't absolutely need to stay connected, consider skipping the package altogether and enjoying your trip offline. You can often find free Wi-Fi spots in ports during excursions to check emails or upload a quick Instagram post. If you really want to stay online, though, book your internet package before boarding. Pre-purchasing usually saves 10 to 20% compared to buying on board. On my last cruise, I saved $50 simply by signing up for the package during an early booking promotion. Hack number 16. Sign up for cruise loyalty programs. If you enjoy cruising, signing up for a cruise line's loyalty program is a no-brainer. Most programs are free to join and reward you with perks like priority boarding, free Wi-Fi, exclusive discounts, or even room upgrades after you sail with them a few times. On one of my Carnival cruises, I hit the loyalty tier that included free laundry service, a game changer for longer itineraries. Similarly, Royal Caribbean's loyalty program gave me priority boarding and special slow nights at the crowded Windjammer buffet. Hack number 17. Beware of onboard spending traps. It's easy to overspend on board if you're not careful. From specialty coffee to arcade games to premium spa treatments, the cruise ship is designed to tempt you at every turn. One way to avoid blowing your budget is to set a daily spending limit. I like to create a personal rule. I'll only treat myself to one premium purchase each day, whether it's a cocktail, a gift shop item, or a paid activity like laser tag. This simple strategy has helped me avoid surprise bills at the end of my trip more times than I can count. Hack number 18. Skip the cruise line photos. Have you noticed those photographers snapping pictures of you the moment you board, at dinner, and during excursions? Cruise photos are great, but they often come with a hefty price tag, sometimes as much as $20 to $30 per photo. Save yourself the expense by taking your own pictures or asking a crew member or fellow passenger to snap a photo using your phone or camera. On one of my cruises, I decided to skip the $100 photo package and instead used my phone's portrait mode to capture some stunning shots myself. And they turned out just as good, if not better. Plus, you'll have that extra money left over to spend on something more meaningful. Hack number 19. Use the free spa facilities. While full spa treatments on board can be ridiculously expensive, sometimes even $200 plus for an hour-long massage, many ships offer free or low-cost spa perks if you know where to look. For example, many cruise ships have thermal suites with saunas, steam rooms, and heated loungers, sometimes included for free with your booking or offered as an affordable day pass. On a previous cruise, I skipped the pricey massages but took full advantage of the steam room and relaxation lounges during quiet hours. It felt like pure luxury without the heavy price tag. Just check with your ship's spa on embarkation day. They often sell day passes at a discount for spa facilities that aren't widely advertised. Hack number 20. Take advantage of free onboard activities. Cruise ships are loaded with free activities that many cruisers don't realize are available. From trivia contests to cooking demonstrations and even game shows, these complimentary options are a great way to entertain yourself without spending a dime. For example, on Carnival cruises, there's a fun ropes course and water slides completely free of charge, while Royal Caribbean's ships often offer ice skating and climbing walls. I personally discovered a free cupcake decorating class on a ship once that became one of my favorite memories, and it didn't cost me a penny. Don't forget, cruise ship apps for your specific line usually list all the free activities available on any given day. Be sure to check them out so you can plan your day around these perks. Hack number 21. Get specialty dining on embarkation day. Did you know that many specialty dining restaurants offer discounted rates on embarkation day? It's true. Since most passengers flock to the main dining room or buffet for their first meal on board, specialty restaurants are often eager to draw in diners by offering lower prices or exclusive deals when the ship departs. On a past cruise, I scored 50% off dinner at a high-end steakhouse on embarkation day simply by checking when I boarded. Not only did I get a discount, but the dining room was completely quiet and peaceful. Talk about a win-win. Make sure to check out specialty dining promotions when you first board because these deals often disappear after the first night. Hack number 22. Use a refillable water bottle. Staying hydrated on board is essential, but buying bottled water can quickly eat into your budget. Instead, bring your own refillable water bottle and use the ship's water stations for a constant supply of clean drinking water. I personally bring a collapsible water bottle on every cruise, and it has paid for itself a dozen times over. It's especially handy on shore excursions when you need to stay hydrated without forking over cash for overpriced water bottles sold at ports. Just double-check your cruise line's policy. Some lines even allow you to bring sealed cases of bottled water on board, which can also save you a lot of money. Hack number 23. Book through a rewards credit card. If you're not already using a travel rewards credit card to book your cruises, you're leaving money, or points, on the table. Certain credit cards offer rewards points, cashback, or travel perks like discounts on airfare, hotels, or excursions, all of which can drastically cut your vacation costs. I booked a Caribbean cruise using my Chase Sapphire card and not only earned points for the trip, but also redeemed some to shave $300 off my airfare to the Embarkation port. Plus, some cards also offer free travel insurance, which can save you even more if something goes wrong. Look into cards that align with your travel habits to make the most out of your bookings. Hack number 24. Find subscription-free Wi-Fi options. While onboard Wi-Fi is convenient, it can cost more than $100 per cruise for unlimited access. However, there's a way to spend almost nothing while staying somewhat connected. Free Wi-Fi hotspots when you're in port. On one of my cruises, I skipped the ship's internet package and instead used coffee shops in port to get my online fix. Most cafes or restaurants near major cruise terminals offer free Wi-Fi if you're a paying customer. Grab a $2 coffee, check your emails, and catch up on social media, all without paying the ship's steep internet fees. Hack number 25. Embarkation port discounts. If your cruise departs from a major hub like Miami, Seattle, or Barcelona, try arriving a day or two early to take advantage of discounts and freebies offered by port retailers and restaurants. Many local businesses offer exclusive deals for cruisers, whether it's discounted meals, souvenirs, or transportation services. When I sailed out of Miami, I found a shuttle service that gave cruise passengers free transport from the hotel to the port once I booked my pre-cruise stay with them. These little perks really add up, so don't overlook them. Hack number 26. Free breakfast room service. Want the VIP breakfast treatment without paying for specialty dining? Many cruise lines offer free room service for breakfast, but you need to know what's included. For example, continental options like fruit, pastries, juice, and coffee are often completely free if you order from your stateroom. I loved waking up early, sipping coffee on my balcony, and enjoying fresh food delivered for free. Be sure to double-check your cruise line's room service menu and policy to take advantage of this underrated convenience. Hack number 27. Attend the Disembarkation Day sales. On the last night or morning of your cruise, many onboard stores run clearance sales to get rid of stock. These discounts can range from 20% to as high as 50% off souvenirs, clothing, and even jewelry. On one trip, I snagged a designer watch and a gift for my mom at 40% off during a disembarkation sale. If you've been eyeing something but balked at the price earlier in the cruise, this is your chance to grab it for less. Hack number 28. Book back-to-back cruises for hidden discounts. Did you know you can often save money and enjoy even more cruising by booking back-to-back sailings? Here's how it works. If a cruise itinerary ends and starts in the same embarkation port, cruise lines may offer discounts for passengers who book them consecutively as a single package. On one occasion, I booked 2 shorter cruises out of Miami, a 3-day Bahamas cruise followed by a 4-day Western Caribbean sailing. By combining them, I got loyalty perks like extra onboard credits and a free bottle of champagne in my stateroom. Plus, staying on board eliminates additional travel costs like flights or hotels and gives you more time to soak up the vacation vibes. Hack number 29. Book your next cruise while on board. Did you know that booking your next cruise while you're still on board your current one can save you hundreds of dollars? Cruise lines often offer exclusive onboard booking discounts, such as reduced deposits, discounted fares, or extra onboard credits for your future trip. On one sailing, I booked another cruise directly through the loyalty desk in the atrium and scored a $200 onboard credit for the next trip. Plus, I locked in a lower deposit. Even if you're unsure about specific dates, many cruise lines allow you to book an open-ended voucher or cruise credit at a discounted rate and decide later. It's like getting rewarded for planning ahead. Before I share the last cruise money-saving tip, if this video gave you value, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate you all, and it really helps out the channel. Your support means a lot and allows me to keep bringing you the best cruise tips. Now, let's get into the final hack. Hack number 30. Save on transportation with ride-sharing. One big cost cruisers often overlook is transportation to and from the port. If you're traveling as a small group, sharing a rideshare like Uber or Lyft instead of booking cruise line shuttles can save you big money. For example, instead of paying Royal Caribbean's $35 per person shuttle fee from Miami Airport to the port, I booked a rideshare for 2 of us for just $25 total. Similarly, if you're traveling with a larger group, splitting a rideshare or even renting a car for the day can drastically lower your transportation costs. And always compare costs beforehand to find the cheapest option. So that's all the hacks. If you know of any I've missed, let me know in the comments, and I might add them in another video. On the end screen, you'll see a playlist that's worth watching before you cruise. It's packed with tips and tricks that will be really helpful for your next trip. Bye for now, and happy cruising.